All right, fam. This Mind of Creative update has a different location today. I am sitting outside on my patio, and as you can hear, it is raining, and that is glorious. Hang on, let me just make sure things are working the way they're supposed to be working because it is Mercury. They are excellent. All right. So this is, welcome on in, everybody. It is the Mind of a Creative update where usually about once a month I get on here and I talk about my journey as a creative entrepreneur, what I'm learning, what's working, what's not working, personal updates, self-care, all the stuff that goes into being a creative entrepreneur. You know how people get on YouTube and they're all famous and they got like 5 billion subscribers. They're like, yeah, back in the day, I had like 2 subscribers, but they didn't chronicle their journeys then. You know what I'm saying? They're not like all of them did. So we're chronicling this journey. That's a hard word to say. Chronically. Shit, I'm not gonna say anymore. We're doing this from day one. If you're watching this on YouTube, please consider giving this channel a subscribe. Hit that like button if you like the video. I believe I'm like 9 followers away as of this video recording, which is on November 5th at 3:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm like 9 followers away from 100. Then once we hit 100 subscribers, I can name the channel appropriately, which is good because I've got some cool stuff that I'm going to do on the channel in 2020, and I'd really like to be able to properly name it, but we need 100 subscribers for that. Hit that subscribe button. I don't just do this, I do book reviews. There's some gaming Twitch stuff. That's all related. There is some gaming stuff that goes up as well from my Twitch channel, like unboxings and clips and snippets and that sort of stuff. So it's all down there on the channel. You can see all the cool content that I kick out. In 2020, I will be going on a road trip to find a new place to live. And I will be and I will be vlogging that entire experience. It's me and my girlfriend, and we've decided that we need to go on an adventure. And we're tired of Florida, and we want to live somewhere different. So we are literally going to kind of take a road trip across the U.S. We're going to do like a whole fucking loop. And so we're gonna vlog that adventure. We're gonna get you guys involved in it. You'll be able to tell us, give us we'll let you know like what we're looking for as far as where we want to live. And then we'll be hitting different cities on our list, and then just places that we've always wanted to go to that we've never been able to go to before. And then we'll be getting you guys' viewpoints and suggestions for like cool little diners or bookstores or places that we absolutely have to see, that sort of thing. And we have some friends kind of scattered across the country that we'll be going to visit as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. Guys, I've had a love of travel and living in different places. And for whatever reason, when I left New Orleans, like 7 years ago, I got very complacent. And, I guess, you go through cycles in your life, right? But I did. And I've, been having a rough time last year and slowly getting healthier this year and towards the end of this year, battling like depression and anxiety and health issues and all that kind of stuff. The struggle is real. And I've just realized that I've got to go on an adventure. I've got to get out of this. I don't even want to say like normalcy or like domestication, but this just like not me type situation. I felt like I kind of cocooned for a while, and I don't know why or what. It was just something that I guess I needed to do. So there was that. And so now I'm literally in the birthing pains is what it feels like of coming out of that. 'Cause like I'm a Scorpio. And we're super fucking dramatic, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason that there were like Phoenix rise from the ashes type stuff. I've got the worst headache ever. It won't go away. Rise from the ashes type stuff, whatever. And that's literally what I feel like lately is that whole fucking like the trauma of the birthing process all over again. Like my anxiety has been acting up really badly the last couple of days because I've kind of stepped into what I need to do and what I want to do and putting myself out there, and that's been not fun. Just not. Anxiety sucks, fam. If you have never experienced anxiety, that's glorious. Because there was like a whole section, I remember, it's like a whole section of my life that I didn't even know what anxiety was. And I was probably not the best. In fact, I know I wasn't. I know I was not the best friend to people to the people in my life who had anxiety, because I just didn't know. Like, you just like, just don't be anxious. Like, what are you upset about, bro? Like, everything is good. Just like, don't be. And I was, it came from a place of like love and like, whatever fucking positivity. But people with anxiety, no, you're not trying to hear, it's nice to have those supportive friends, but that's just not how anxiety works. So now I have the perspective that I was lacking all those fucking years ago. And anxiety sucks. It does. It just does, because I'm still battling like some health issues. So when my anxiety acts up, I don't know if it's like, I wonder if it's time to go to the doctor again, or, wow, brain, you're just being a dick. Whatever. I gotta go back to therapy. I haven't been to therapy in a couple of weeks, just because money's been really tight, and I've been trying to pay off some medical bills from the fiasco that fucking happened last year, or whatever. I gotta save up money, whatever. It's just, things are tight. So, but I need to get back, especially because the more I decide and make plans to put myself out there, the more my anxiety seems to act up, which I know, like, that's deep psychological fucking issues. But I've gone through, like, a lot of stuff in therapy, and I've been unpacking, like, a lot of fucking trauma from my fucking childhood that needed to be unpacked, and, like, shit and issues. And I'm just like, can't you just go to therapy and do the awesome EDMR like I do? I'm saying it wrong. It's like I rap, whatever. She gives me these little things in my hand, and they vibrate, and they're, it's supposed to like take the two sections of your brain and get them like work. It's fucking amazing. It's awesome. They're like little devil things that she gives me, and and it's great. It's like I have the best therapist in the fucking world, and I went through like 2 to find her, and it's great. So if you have a therapist and you're not really feeling your therapist, do not give up on therapy. Seriously, just go find another therapist, because my current therapist right now, she's amazing. Like, we're so many issues. Like, when I move, I'm literally going to have to come back here just to go to her, because I don't really want to find another therapist and tell them my whole fucking life story again, because, I don't want to relive that shit all over again. But all that stuff, it like makes up who I am and my issues, and then you got to fucking relive that shit again, and you're like, I don't want to do that. But anyway, don't give up on therapy, seriously. But so I need to go back. I need to go back to some, because like today is not the best day. Today my brain is not being, and it's one of those where it's that anxiety moment, and like, this is only something that people with anxiety will really understand. Like, everybody else goes, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's terrible, because it's, your brain all of a sudden goes, something's wrong. And you could be like chilling, you could be like fucking playing video games, working, there is literally nothing wrong, but your brain's like, something's wrong. And it could be like your fucking toe aches, and now all of a sudden your brain is going to convince you that you've got fucking toe cancer. That is what my anxiety brain is doing right now. Like, I've got a bit of a headache, and I'm a little lightheaded, and I'm like 95% positive it's probably my glasses and me staring at this computer screen 24/7. And maybe I probably should go see the eye doctor again and get like a little adjustment for my eyes. It could also be a little bit of low iron, because my periods have been kind of heavy, you know what I'm saying? And my diet's been okay. It has to be for my girl, but like, it hasn't been the best. I'm gonna be real. I haven't been like I haven't been like bad. It's not like I've been eating Taco Bell. I fucking die. But like, it hasn't been. So there are like non-emergency reasons. Plus I've just been stressed and fucking tired. So there are like legitimately non-emergency reasons for me to have a headache and feel a little lightheaded. And my brain right now is like trying to convince me that I have fucking brain cancer. Anyway, it's so annoying. It's the most annoying thing on the planet. But anyway, that is what I am dealing with today. Shout out to everybody else who goes through anxiety. It's just terrible. Like, yesterday was such a meh day. Like, I was like a grumbly ball of darkness. My girlfriend is wonderful, babe. I was just like, I'm just fucking grouchy for no reason today. And whatever. And I'm like one of those, like, you have that grouchy mood where you're like, don't touch me, and then like 20 minutes later you want to snuggle, like I'm crazy like that. But she's not here, unfortunately. She's 2 hours away. And I think it really would have been one of those days where I'd have been like, babe, I'm sorry, I love you, I'm just grouchy, I need my space. And then like literally like 10 minutes later, I probably would have been like sitting in her lap, demanding to be cuddled. It's ridiculous. My brain is ridiculous. Anyway, all right, so let's talk about all the things that are probably giving me anxiety, and hopefully I won't have to stop this video to fucking do my deep breathing and meditations because I'm having a fucking anxiety attack. What is life? Okay, so I need to get back to the basics. And the last video I was talking about where to find my audience and marketing and all that kind of good stuff. And so there's 2 things I need to do that I've realized. I need to get back to the basics, and I need to be clever about hiding my weaknesses and kind of utilizing my strengths in my marketing efforts. So here's what I mean by I need to get back to the basics, is that I'm currently writing the 3rd book in my Snarky sci-fi series. And at some point, I stopped really marketing the first 2 books. And I shouldn't have done that. I just shouldn't have done that. I just kind of let them sit there. So what I'm doing is I'm having the first book re-edited because it is by far the weakest from an editing standpoint. Like Snarky Book 1 and Snarky Book 2, like they didn't get bad reviews. Even people who didn't like the story, I was reading some of them. Like there was one guy who was just like, this terrible, this sucks, I hate it. That's cool. Like even the bad reviews, they just weren't that bad. They were almost like helpful critiques as far as like bad reviews. So overall, Snarky got a really, as far as like reviews goes, I thought it was like a really good success, especially for it being my first book and me not knowing what the fuck I was doing. So, but I don't feel now, because I've grown so much as a writer and because my writing has significantly improved, I'm still and always going to be one of those writers who needs an editor. And that's fine. That's cool. I feel like the majority of writers should have an editor because we are like fucking word divas with our bullshit sometimes. So we need editors. I love the sound of the thunder. It's so good. I'm having the first book re-edited, and I'm not going to do any kind of big, heavy story rewrites. This is literally just like a grammatic, clean it up, let's polish it up type situation. There's this glorious thing now called Premade book covers, which is fantastic. So I don't have to spend $600 that I don't have on getting the cover of the book redesigned. So that's cool. So I'm going to redesign the cover. I've got to reach out to Amazon to see if there's a way for me to kind of relaunch the series without losing the reviews that I have. So I've got to figure that out. I also want to relaunch it under my real name, not my pen name. And the publishing and print, which was my company, SVT Publishing, I have since renamed. So it's a lot. So once I kind of have everything in place, I'm definitely going to reach out to Amazon and see what they say, if there's any way that I can keep the reviews that I have on the Amazon page. And when I kind of do this relaunch, because the story itself is the same. I'm not going to do any edits on the second book because the second book was stronger. I may eventually have her do, my current editor, have her do some light edits on that, but that's a big book. And that's going to be money that I kind of want to put towards health and like I said, paying off bills and stuff. So I've got to be a little prudent with this as of right now, at least until the web design course gets going. But that's the next part of this video. So that's what I'm working on right now, which means it'll push back the audiobook, which is fine. I want to finish the edits, then I'll dive right back into the audiobooks, get those finished. Get back on reaching out to book reviewers and book bloggers and booktubers and scheduling my own kind of book, virtual blog tour, which I did when I first released Snarky Book 1 and Snarky Book 2. I took them both on virtual blog tours. And I know how to do that. I know how to set that up. So I'm just going to do it myself for right now and get that going. I've got someone who's going to start helping me with Instagram. Hi, sister. My sister is fucking awesome with it. And she's such a little fucking business person. She's like, I texted her and I was like, yo, I would love it. You can help me manage my Instagram account for me, because she's great with that shit. And I want to focus on Twitter and YouTube, and I just don't have the time to manage another social media account. But I don't want to ignore Instagram because it's 2019, about to be 2020. You can get really good organic reach right now with Instagram that you can't really get with Facebook. Twitter's a whole different kind of animal. So you know, so, but she's really good with that. So I reached out to her and she was like, cool, we're going to talk on Saturday. And she was like, and if it's something that you want me to do long term, we're going to have to talk about compensation. Hustler, baby. No, and I'm laughing because I read her message and I'm like, she's such a little fucking, but like my mom, she be teaching us, she's such a little fucking business person. I would have paid her anyway. Like eventually that would be my goal, to like absolutely fucking pay her. But it was just funny to me that she was like, but anyway, she's going to hopefully take that off my hands for me. So that'll be fucking great. That'll be one less thing I can like get off my plate so I can put more focus and attention on some other things I need to do and get done. So November, Mercury is retrograde till November 20th. I don't give a shit whatever you believe. I don't care. It's just a great month for revisions and redoing and old projects that you have on your shelf sitting dust. Like, get that shit done this month. This is a great energy to do it. And I know it's a Scorpio month and that shit's a lot of heavy for a lot of people. I'm feeling it too, and I am a Scorpio. So I'm, you know, whatever you're feeling, I'm feeling it probably like 1,000 times more than you're feeling it. That's how we roll. That's how Scorpios roll. It's my birthday this month. Happy birthday to me. I turned 39. Awesome. Where's my life gone? What is happening? So that's all part of the creative, like the creative side. I need to dive into YouTube, the YouTube videos that I've done, and clean them up. I need to, you know, basically do proper SEO on them, because that's how YouTube kind of operates. And I know SEO because I web design. So that's fine. So I need to do some kind of bullshit kind of admin work and dive into the videos and clean up titles and make the titles more searchable and add the proper tags and that kind of stuff. So I need to do a lot of cleanup work on the YouTube channel. I'm going to need to change the framework on my website, unfortunately, because the framework that I've been using is slowly dying, which is annoying, but it's fine because there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's new stuff. It's easy, whatever. It's just an annoying thing that needs to kind of get done eventually. It's not urgent, but it's something that I'd like to do like now rather than later, especially because I still got some more work to do on the website as far as just organizing posts and making it easier for you guys to find the content on the website and, you know, just some navigational stuff. So I've got to work on that. And I really want to get the web design course launched, finish up this week. The first 2 lessons are available. And again, that's something, if you are a creativepreneur, if you are a content creator and you want to learn web design, I would highly recommend you take my course. I am a web designer. I will show you how to professionally design your sites. I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Divi. This is the kitty. Say hi to the kitty's trying to eat my arm. Hi, kitty. Hello, Amelia. It's my mom's cat. I don't really like cats. I kind of like cats. I like animals. She's just going to be up here. I like animals. I do. I'm not really a cat person. I'm more a dog person. I'm allergic to cats, but I like her. She's cute. Anyway, no, not on the keyboard. No, not on the keyboard. No. Get down. Don't fall. Okay. We good? Okay, we're still good. That's Amelia. That's her name, is Amelia. What the hell is web design course? So yeah, so as of right now, if you go to Television's web design, you can get it for $199. That price is going to go away. I definitely want to help people. That's 100%. But I need to price the course at its value. So I am happy to honor that $199. So anybody who signs up for the course now, I will the cat's trying to kill me. I will honor that. That's cool. The price is going to kind of double, and there's going to be like 3 tiers to offerings that I do it. There's 3 tiers to offerings that I do it. There's going to be 3 offering tiers to the course. There will be a private Discord group. There will be some one-on-one stuff. There will be the option for me to kind of make a template for you based on your niche and give it to you so you can edit as you're doing the course and stuff. But this, you know, it's meant to be useful, so you don't end up having to go on YouTube and spend 20 hours looking at 50 million different YouTube videos. Like, you'll just be able to go to one place and learn everything that you need to know about designing your own website. So I know that there's a lot of do-it-yourself stuff out there, so I'm offering my take on it, my experience as a web designer for the past like 8 years, whatever. I have a lot of creative clients. I'm happy to share this knowledge, and it's going to be a nice source of passive income for me as I get it going. I'm also going to be expanding what Televisions offers to people. So my girlfriend is getting into the virtual assistant niche, so we'll be offering those services as well. So if you need somebody to transcribe for you, you need some kind of virtual assistant task, I have someone who's coming on board, so I'll be able to offer podcast editing services. There will be audiobook narration services from myself and another actress. There will be some voiceover services as well that she is going to offer. So I'm turning Tell Our Visions into a first full service media company, which is what I wanted it to be. And then eventually, hopefully, if not in 2020, then definitely in 2021, the project that has always been near and dear to my heart is for Tell Our Visions Media to be a good news source. And I don't just mean like good news, like, you know, man rescues dog, or like, you know, person gives back $50 million that they found or whatever. I'm talking about good news that is like sustainable good news, like communities that are coming together and solving their own problems without involving governments or politicians, like Build a Better Block and like the Venus Project and you know, the kind of stuff that you read about on Yes Magazine. I think the world needs more of that because the world is depressing. And that's another thing. Like I got a very interesting tarot. I got a very tarot reading, and one of it was reminding me that I needed to kind of. It was about my inner child and letting my inner child out to play and viewing the world. And I was realizing yesterday when I was kind of in the middle of my like slightly like depression that I have lost that. It's not a cynicism, but it's just like my disappointment in humanity and the world is coloring a lot of things. And I have a lot to be grateful for. I have a lot of wonderful, loving people in my life. Shout out to all my Twitter people. You guys know who you are. Hashtag Delvin's Angels. Hashtag What's Up Sin and Jay, and all my fucking Twitch peoples like Vander and Bun, and you know, like, so there's like just so many amazing people that I've met that are in my life, and there is amazing good things that are happening in the world, and that gets lost in the mess that is this fucking country and the planet. And I realize that I don't look at the world anymore with that childlike filter, and I need to find a way to get it back, which is also why I really need to go on this kind of adventure, even though it's like making me a little anxious too, but it's something that I need to do. And it's a good time for my girlfriend and I to do it too, because she'll be going to college soon. So if we were going to have an adventure, it's just a good time. I need to, you know, my lease is up here January 30th. So at that point we're gonna hit the fucking road and just go do it, you know? 'Cause I need to. It's something that I gotta go do this thing that scares me, and I need to go see the world again through a different lens and enjoy it, and not just wake up and what's on the to-do list. And you know, sometimes it just feels like you're taking steps for your life instead of living your life. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just like your life is a process instead of a journey. You know, and I am the type of person that I'm just, you know, I love journeys, but I like destinations too. So I need the full package. I need the full package, fam. Full package. So that's what's going on. So that's what we're working on. I am finding that Twitter engagement is pretty good. Twitter is just one of those animals, fam, where you just got to talk to people. And that's literally what it is. If you're trying to sell shit, I will fight you. I will fight you. I will fight you. I'm talking to the cat. If you're trying to sell shit on Twitter, you're going to have a real hard time. Twitter is literally just for engaging with people and connecting and building up those relationships and networking. And I know if you're an author, you've been a lot of us are trying to avoid this or whatever. You know, don't forget, you got to do it. You got to do it. And I'm like, with you, I can talk. Like, I'm like an introvert extrovert. Like, I like talking to people, and then I'm done. And social media feels like a fucking full-time job sometimes. And it's not that you don't like to engage with people on Twitter, but it's just like, or, you know, any form of social media, but it just feels like it has to be constant sometimes, you know? So that's that. You got to get that going. I've got to get some mailing list things going. Get your fucking mailing list going. Seriously. I don't give a shit what you do. You're a podcaster, fucking YouTuber, you're a writer. I don't give a shit. Get your mailing list up. Get your mailing list up. Do it. Get your mailing list. That is direct contact with your readers, viewers, whoever, and your website. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Anything else? No, that's it. I'm done rambling. I am done rambling for this. That's what we've got going on with November. I am Twitch streaming The Outer Worlds, having a lot of fun with that. We're going to be checking out Jedi Fallen Order as well on my Twitch channel. The schedule is out the window. If you want to know when I'm live on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Hang out with me in my Discord. I'll put a link down in the description, or just hit that Twitch follow button and it will sometimes give you an alert when I am live. Sorry guys, the Twitch schedule is just out the window right now. It is what it is. So I'm live when I'm live. Hope you catch me. I'll let you guys know when I'm live. I put it up on my Facebook page too. I'll put the links down in the description. That's all I got. The Woo Woo Hour Vodcast, I've got a great conversation that I'm going to have on Thursday, November 7th. It's going to be really heavy. It is definitely going to be a heavy one. It's going to be it's going to be about woke culture. It's going to be a conversation about race. It's probably one I'm going to have to make sure that my moderators show up for, because it's going to be heavy, but I think it's a conversation that needs to be had, because we need to talk about some nuances without Twitter warriors, and just there's some nuances that just need to be discussed. So that's what's going on with that. I need to stop saying that's driving me crazy. I definitely want to start talking about UFOs. I've reached out to some people to talk about UFOs on the Woo Hour podcast. We're going to get back into that. We're definitely going to get back into some more of that weird shit. I am definitely going to make some of those cool locations on my road trip. Like maybe we'll stop by Area 51 on our road trip, and some sacred sites, and that there's going to be a lot that gets built into that. Damn it, I did it again. There's going to be a lot that gets built into that when the road trip starts in February. It's probably going to be February. Hannah and I might leave in January. I don't think so. I think it's going to be, it starts in February, and I'm going to make a page for it, and there'll be ways you guys can support us. And like I said, give us your input on that. So I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. It's definitely going to be awesome. I feel better. I think I feel better. There's a lot to do. Always a lot to do. But I am grateful. I'm grateful to you guys for hanging out with me and listening to this. Sound off in the comments. You guys are very quiet, and I always love your feedback. Why won't you talk to me? Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're going through. Anxiety tips. Awesome things that you're working on, fighting with, learning about this business, life, whatever. Fucking share. Let's connect. I would love to connect with you, because if you are still listening to this video, then obviously you are cool as shit, and we should hang out at least in a virtual space where we can be less awkward than if we met over coffee. So that's it, fam. I'm done. I'm Crystal. This has been the Mind of a Creative Update. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or if you're watching this over on my website, share the link with your friends. Check out the rest of the stuff in Crystal's Imagination, fan fiction, books, podcast. That's how I roll. I entertain y'all motherfuckers. I'm done. Goodbye.